Up guys, in this video we're about to talk about 12 work from home jobs that you can earn about 1,000, not even about, you can definitely earn even way over 1,000. It actually depends on how hard you work, but you can earn over 1,000 each and every single month just from doing these work from home jobs. But with that being said, before we actually start the video, I'm about to do the intro, and if you've been a subscriber, you know the intro. YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop! Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring guys a bunch of videos suggested by, guess what, you guys, and you guys only. So if you are brand new to this channel, then be sure to destroy, and by destroy I mean literally smack that like button that you see right there. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. The notification bell and the subscribe button, you see it right there. Be sure to get it done down below, and I would appreciate that very much. But one of the main reasons actually as to why you need to make sure you do it is, if you enjoy this video, I'm sure you're going to enjoy plenty more videos that I'm going to be making similar to this one. So it's actually quite important for you to hit that subscribe button, because you're gonna enjoy my other videos as well, and I post every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3:30 Pacific time, or 11:30 like European time, like England, Germany, like those kind of people. Yeah, so let's get started with the number one. A couple of these I have done, but some of them I haven't done. But obviously I've done my research to make sure that you guys can definitely earn some money from doing so. So number one, we will start with number uno. Pardon me, number one we're starting off with is start a blog, and you can actually run ads on a blog. And if you don't know what I mean when I say ads, then there's some homework that you obviously need to do. But by ads I mean advertisements on a blog, which a blog is just basically a website where you post like writing content on it, written form content, and you can actually set ads on the sides of the blog, so whilst people read, they see the ads. When that happens, you get paid. Basically, you can link it up with Google AdSense, but it's a really good way, especially if you can engage people and you've got some really good content on your website. Then you're drawing more people. You need traffic, obviously, because it's the traffic that's going to make you money. The traffic, they land on your page, and then obviously as they're reading, if there's something that they need to click on, maybe you mentioned, I don't know, in your blog post you wrote check out Wix, and maybe it's an affiliate website or something, affiliate link, sorry, then if they click on that, then you get paid, okay, if they check it out. So whatever suggestion you might suggest in the written part of the blog, because it's written format, then obviously when they click on it, then you get paid. Okay, so bottom line is, blog, website, you can put ads on it and you can get paid. Obviously if you want to dive into a bit more, then you can do a tiny bit of more research, or if you guys wanted me to make a video about it, then I can look into that, a separate video. But yeah, like, and with that, I mean, there are people who are absolutely crushing it, literally making 4 to 6.5 million per year just on blogs, just by blogging. There are people out there absolutely crushing it with blogs. If you don't believe me, then Google it, you see what I mean. Type Google top blog earners and you see the numbers are absolutely redonkulous. Not ridiculous, redonkulous. Okay, so be sure to check it out. For tip number two, you can sell on Amazon. So for tip number two, as I mentioned, you can sell on Amazon. That might sound odd, or maybe it might sound familiar actually, because a lot of people now are, they know what Amazon is. It's not, it's not some secret website. It's in fact one of the biggest e-commerce websites there is, so you can actually sell on Amazon, and it's a FBA program, so Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon FBA, and you don't need to stock up your inventory in your house. You can send all your inventory to Amazon, they'll stock it for you, and then they will basically, when somebody buys on the Amazon website, then Amazon fulfills it for you, hence the word it's called fulfilled by Amazon. Amazon FBA, because they take care of the whole packaging, the whole, making sure it gets to the right place, make sure it arrives. If there's refunds, they take care of all of that. Amazing, right? So you can clearly see how much that could help you out by a ton. If you have such a business that you don't have to stock up on inventory yourself, so you don't have to pay for, or you don't have to rent a hole where you have to stock up all your stuff and then you have to ship it, you have to take care of the returns. You see what I mean? So it's a really good way to make money, and absolutely there are 1000% people crushing it. There's a lady called Jessica that I've done research on. She has an Amazon FBA program, and she works at it for basically less than 18 hours a week, and she has a profit of 100k plus. And obviously on internet, when people share their profits, they're not going to share the exact numbers, but I'm sure she makes a lot more. But yeah, obviously it's changed her family around, so it's really a great business to get into, especially if you do your research and you know the right product to sell. Then you can absolutely crush it. Just like any business, you can actually crush it in the wrong thing, so meaning you can actually not be successful if you're doing it wrong. So you need to put time in honing on your craft. Okay, but moving on for tip number 3, which I believe we are on. Tip number 3, you can become an online tutor. By online tutor, I mean you can create a course. For example, if you have a skill, a talent, whatever it is that you're good at, you can package it up into a course, and then you can obviously sell it. And it's a phenomenal way, not even a great way, phenomenal way. You can make as little as 300 per week to as much as literally 500,000 per month. There are people who are absolutely crushing it. Pat Flynn, you can look into him as well online, absolutely crushing it with selling a online program. So it's a really good way to get started out if you want to go down that route. All right, so that's that, guys. Tip number 4, which I believe we are on, you can teach English and actually earn money from home. Let's not forget, I'm talking about from home. Everything from home. And I'm just gonna get right into it. You can earn literally $18 to $21 per hour. Okay, this is absolutely insane. And you might be asking me, where am I gonna teach that then? Guys, there are platforms nowadays such as VIP Kids that you can teach English literally in the comfort of your own house or home, and people or children or even adults are viewing you across the world, wherever they could be, and you're teaching them English. Okay, and you're making money from it. You could earn literally more than $1,000 per month doing this, and I'm not even joking. Don't believe me, do your own research, okay? But absolutely crazy. So look into VIP Kids, especially if that sounds like something you might be into. All right, you can become a virtual assistant for tip number 5. I believe we're on. You can become a virtual assistant and earn money doing this. This is something I've mentioned in the past. There are plenty of websites now, including freelancer.com, fiverr.com, whatever site you want to use. Basically, you can absolutely crush it online, literally 4,000 plus per month, and actually hit 6 figures a month, becoming a virtual assistant. Obviously, the more valuable you become, the more you will make. So meaning, if you specialize in something, or if you're a coder and maybe you join a company that needs an extra extra hands, on coding, and you can do all of that on Fiverr or on freelancer.com. But virtual assistants are absolutely crushing it. Reason why I know is if you actually go on some of the websites you can go on, some of the platforms, it shows how much they've made in the lifetime of them using that website, and some of the numbers are on some of these numbers are just staggering. Like you'll see like literally 500,000 in like literally 5 years, and you're like, what the hell? So 5 years of graphic designing on this website, they've made 500,000. Like, what am I doing with myself? So if you've got a skill that you're good at, then you could become a virtual assistant and do that. Number 6, I believe we're on, is write an ebook. Obviously, if you can write, if you're good at writing, if you've been complimented in the past about your writing skills, then this is right up your alley. Okay, let's be honest. You can write an ebook and you can actually monetize it on Amazon and sell the ebook. And say for example, if you sold 13,000 copies, literally you could be making an income of 200 a day, depending on how much you priced it, or even 6,500 per month alone, just on those numbers. And you're obviously self-published, right? Because you just wrote the ebook, or you even hired someone to write it for you. Think about it, okay? But you know, we're talking about if you want to start as lean as possible and you don't want to invest too much up front, because hiring someone will obviously cost you money out of your own pocket. So if you can write and you enjoy it, you're good at it, write the ebook, sell it on Amazon or on other platforms, or Audible, or whatever it is. Join other platforms, sell your ebook, and start crushing it, my people. Don't just sit there and wait for someone to hand it over to you. All right, do some research and get started. The best day to get started is today. That's the best day to get started. For tip number 6, I believe we're on. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then comment in the comment section down below. But however, for tip number 6, you can start an online store. And by starting an online store, I literally mean that. You can start an online store and absolutely crush it. You can use websites, e-commerce, by the way, we're talking about here. You can use Shopify. If you haven't come across Shopify, it's a great platform to use. I can't stress how great Shopify is. Absolutely solid platform to use. In fact, I'll recommend it. I might have a link in the description down below for Shopify. I'm not quite sure. Just check in the description down below anyways. If I do have a link, then use that link so you can get some discount on Shopify if you want to go, you know, that route basically. All right, but yeah, e-commerce is absolutely blowing up. So if you can start online business, e-commerce business, then solid. You could, I know people who are making 19k per month selling online, okay, using Shopify. Like, those numbers alone should just shock you. So if you dive into it, you've got a right product that you're selling, or even drop shipping. If you want to get into that, you can look into that as well. That'll be a video for another time, because I don't want this video to be super long. You can become a proofreader for tip number, I lost what number we're on, but if you know, then comment in the comment section down below. I think we're on number 8 or 7, but you can become a proofreader. If you enjoy reading, then why not make a living from it? There are proofreaders out there who are crushing it, making 43k per year, more than their actual main job, just proofreading, because they obviously enjoy reading. I do have to stress, you have to enjoy reading, because that is not something I can do. Just proofread and just sit there and read all day. Like, that's not for me. Okay, but if it is for you, then go ahead and start proofreading. You can go on websites such as freelancer.com, upwork.com, and yeah, and try and land a job from there. All right. You can become a bookkeeper, but since this is something that I've never really touched upon, or I haven't done it personally, but you know, I'm not really going to talk too much about it. But you can become a bookkeeper and earn money from doing it, you know, in the comfort of your own home. And I guess you know, the typical clients of a bookkeeper is someone who basically, the name is in a job. I can't really, you know, the positive and negatives are there of being a bookkeeper, but it's really there. It's just, if that seems like something you would enjoy doing, then obviously become a bookkeeper. What more can I say? You know, it's not something I would enjoy doing, so you know, I'm just saying it because I'm sure, because sometimes I get comments like, oh, why didn't you say this? Other people will enjoy it. Yeah, so if you're that other person that you would enjoy being a bookkeeper, then obviously become a bookkeeper, and you can do it from the comfort of your own house. Okay, for tip number 9, I think we're on right now before I lose it. You could start flipping stuff and selling them on either Facebook Market, Spock is another good app to use. Be careful on Spock because there are scammers on there. I've been scammed in the past before on Spock, so be very careful. But if you're selling, then you know, I guess you're okay, and just don't go out scamming people because that's not really going to work out in your favor. Okay, but yeah, you can flip items for a profit and earn money from the comfort of your own home. If maybe you have an old mic that you don't use and it's a good mic, a rod mic for example, you can flip it. You can maybe get $100 for it. Maybe you purchased it for 250, flip it for 150 or even 100 and make some money from it. Okay, and you'll be surprised, by the way, because some people, it only takes them literally, they work 10 to 20 hours per week, but however they make around about 42k per year just buying and flipping stuff or selling the old stuff that they have already in their house. So it's something really good to get started with if you are struggling with money or if you want to create a side hustle. All right, you can start a successful, I hate that word, but I'm joking. I love it really because success is beautiful. You can start a successful freelancing writing career. So you can basically become a ghostwriter and write people's books for them. Some people, and you'll be surprised, a lot of people don't actually write their own books. They give you the thoughts, what's in their heads, and then it's your job to put it all down on paper and write it out neatly and then create, interesting, beautiful stories around it, and write the book basically. And they don't want to do it because they find it tedious, or they find it long, or they simply can't do it, and you've got more skills than them. So use your skills, and your skills can earn you a lot of money. Literally, there are people earning 200k writing online. So please don't sleep on this. If you enjoy writing, then by all means go ahead and do it. Go and get your cash. Your cash is out there waiting for you. Once again, Upwork, freelancer.com, Fiverr, you can get gigs on there, and you can get the ball rolling, at the comfort of your own home. How amazing. You can become, this is tip number 12 or 11, but as I mentioned, we're on there anyways. We're keeping the ball rolling. You can actually become a YouTuber and crush it online. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now, and my experience has been nothing but good. You do have to remain consistent, but however, the more consistent you remain, the more consistent eventually your income would be as well. So it's really what you put in is what you will get out. And obviously, as I mentioned, I've been doing it for a long time. So if you guys want help with that, link is in the description down below. You can go ahead and grab it, and and I'll hold you by the hand. Basically, I'll teach you the ropes so that you can go from here to here, turn your passion into a business. That's what we're about. Okay, so link is in the description. Grab it while the discount lasts. All right, and that was the last tip I will give you guys for the day. We're gonna end it here because I don't want this video to be super duper long, but it had to be. I love giving value, so I wanted it to be packed with value on things, actionable things that you can take place, or that can take place right now, and you can action it off. All right, guys, so by watching this video, you obviously didn't waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line. Check out these 2 awesome videos that I have for you guys right here, because if you love this video, you're gonna love them, these 2 videos right there as well. And obviously click that subscribe button. All right, peace out, much love. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.